So, Louie, then, just under 3 weeks to go to the new season starts. How pleased are you to get this move nailed down now?
I'm buzzing. To be fair, the first time I heard about it, had conversations about it, I just couldn't wait to come here and put pen to paper. And now that season's 3 weeks away, and got a few friendlies before that, but yeah, just buzzing to get started.
How's the summer been for you? Because ever since the end of last season, your kind of name's been linked with one or two clubs. So I guess you've just been playing the waiting game for the last few weeks, have you?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. Just getting fit. To be fair, that was my main objective. Staying at Villa, playing games, training, working hard, just for whatever's come next. But as I say, a club like this comes calling you. You can't turn it down. And yeah, can't wait to just get into it.
You know the manager well, obviously, Ruben Sayers. So was he a big factor for you to come here?
Yeah, definitely is. I mean, I only had a short spell. Unfortunately, obviously, last season I got injured whilst with him, but he had a big role on me when I was there. I love his style of play. It's exactly what I stand for as a player: intense and front-footed, and just want to get to the goal as quick as possible. So yeah, I've got a really good relationship with the gaffer and the staff and everyone that I've worked with before, and yeah, just can't wait to get into training and help him get his style of play into the Sheffield United team.
Building yourself up from the loans that you've had previously, you've come up through the league. Do you think now the time is right for you to have a really good crack at the Championship?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted. My stepping stones before have been kind of up and up and up, if you know what I mean. And I've always wanted to crack the Championship. I know my ability. I know that I can do it. So that's the next thing for me, and no better club, as I say, to go and do that. And I just cannot wait.
I know last season it was disrupted. The second half of last season was disrupted with the injury. But in those fleeting Championship appearances that you got, did you feel that you were quite at home at the level?
Yeah. I felt obviously it was hard because I had a small stint away from games, left Stockport and went back to Villa and trained a little bit. So I was just getting my fitness back a bit then. But then as soon as I'd started a few games, I knew that I couldn't crack it at this level, and yeah, I felt really good but unfortunately, I get the injury. But I've had injuries before and I've come back stronger. So no doubt that I know I'll come back stronger from the last one.
And I know just before you went to Hull, I think the game that maybe convinced you to go there, was it perhaps the game when they beat Sheffield United? I know you watched that game, didn't you?
Yeah, I said it. I said when I watched the game, that was the game before I decided to go to Hull, and I spoke with Ruben before that game, and everything he said to me came to fruition in that game. So weirdly enough, yeah, that was the reason why I decided to go to Hull, and probably the reason why I'm here as well.
And the chance then to work with him on a pre-season and get to know him a lot more as well. How much are you looking forward to that for the next few weeks?
Yeah, as I say, I spent only a short amount of time with him, but it was unbelievable when I was there. It was only, I think, about a month, 4 games, but he had a big impression on me. And yeah, just as I say, I can't wait to get stuck in now and learn a lot of him.
You mentioned before we've had some impressive loans. I mean, Stockport's the one that stands out. I mean, how much did your game develop there?
Yeah, it's important to. I feel like sometimes I can be a confidence player, but I feel like it was instilled from me straight away when I went there, and I feel that I just had the freedom to kind of express myself, and that's what I needed at a young age, going out on so many loans, just to express myself, and finally got that. And now that I've felt the feeling of the confidence I had there and the goals that I was scoring, I don't think I'll ever lose that. And yeah, I can't thank them enough. Stockport was an unbelievable experience. I've been on a few loans, but that's definitely one that stands out, to know that I was starting my career, I'd say.
And you played there with Oliver Norwood, who's a player that Sheffield United fans will know very well from his time here. How big an impact did he have on you?
Massive. This last season, obviously I was with Stockport the season before that, but then when I heard he came in to train first, I was like, wow, it's Oliver Norwood. You know what I mean? I've just watched him play against Villa a lot when they're in the Championship and obviously in the Premier League. And yeah, it was unbelievable play. He could pick out a ball anywhere. You wouldn't even know he was going to pass to you, and the ball would be at your foot. But yeah, he helped me a lot with he gave me abuse as well, to be fair. He wanted the best for me, but I knew from a player like him, it comes from the right place. And that really helped me. I wanted to perform better and work harder because he was behind me. He was telling me to, he was rooting for me, and yeah, I really can't thank him enough. And I said that to him when I left as well.
You're still only 22, but you've had some great experiences. You've played for likes of Barcelona and Aston Villa, but also sampled life in League Two out on loan as well. So bringing them both together, I guess you've taken a lot from different areas of your career so far.
Yeah, I've had highs, I've had lows. I think that's what you need when you're younger. When I've started out, as soon as I turned 18, I went on loan. Had a few knockbacks and setbacks, but yeah, I think it all molds you into the player that you feel like you can be. And now that I've had the lows and I've experienced the highs, I never want to feel the lows again. So you kind of work harder, you have that extra stride in your step to kind of not feel that again. And I haven't, obviously, luckily I haven't felt that. I've had injuries, but lows in football wise, I haven't had that. So hopefully, you can't replicate that. But yeah, it's I'm just buzzing, as I say.
And you've seen a bit of Sheffield United last season. What have you seen in pre-season? And I know it's very early days for you, but how far do you think Sheffield United can go this season?
I mean, it's quite early, but 11 goals in 2 games speaks for itself. I love teams that score for fun. I love teams that, I know it's not the ideal, but can win 5-4. Do you know what I mean? It's to score more than the opposition. I like teams like that. I'm not saying that's the best way to win, but I watched 11 goals in 2 games, and I watched the way that they played. And as I say, I knew what the manager wanted to instill into their players, but I think they've learned it very quick. From what I've seen, it was what he stands for. And yeah, I was watching it. I was chomping at the bit to come. I just couldn't wait.
And finally, the first signing to wear the new home shirt. So give us your opinion on that.
Oh, I love it. It's really unbelievable. I like this bit as well. This is my favourite bit. Material, everything about it. It's beautiful. Can't wait to get to wear it in front of the fans.